Hi, today I will show you my empties and how I replace them. Like last time, this is again empties from 3 months, from October to December. I think I will just stay like this every 3 months doing my empties, because at the moment I upload just every 3 weeks. And if I do empties every second month, then it will be something like every third video is empties video. Although after 3 months, I collect quite a lot of emptied items. So the video might get a little bit longer, but I will just go through quickly, especially those items which are appearing again and again. I will just tell you how long I had them and how I replaced them. So let's get into it. The first item I emptied is Estee Lauder Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. This was deluxe sample which I brought to percussion camp. And this one I emptied after 2 months. And then I went back to my Clarins Instant Eye Makeup Remover, which I also mentioned in my Best of Clarins video. And the next item which I emptied is Bobbi Brown Deluxe Sample Soothing Cleansing Oil. In my last empties video, I was telling you guys I don't know what to do if I empty this, because this was my last deluxe sample which I received, and they don't give this as a sample anymore. But soon after I said that, I heard Clarins has released a new cleansing oil. So I contacted the Clarins customer service and asked for the sample. So now I received this cleansing oil from Clarins, and I'm actually quite happy about this. So after I used up this sample, I think I will purchase this. They actually released 6 new cleansing products. My next video will be about introducing those new products. So stay tuned. And the next item I emptied is Clarins Gentle Foaming Cleanser, which I just replaced with same product again. This one I also mentioned in my Clarins video. And it took 6 months to use up this cleanser. And next one I emptied is Clarins Toning Lotion. As I mentioned just before, they launched some new cleansing products. And these toning lotions, they also renewed. So I always have mixed feeling when they renew something, because I was using this product for a very long time. Of course, they are allowed to improve their products. That's actually a good thing, but I then have to get used to a new product, and I'm always a little bit scared about that. From the new line, which I will show you in my next video, I actually took the hydrating one, which is for normal or dry skin, because I had a feeling my cheeks are actually quite dry, and also now it's winter time, so I decided to go for this toning lotion for normal skin. And this old toning lotion I had for 4 months. And next product is my beloved Clarins Biface Serum, which I also mentioned in my Clarins video. It took 4 months to use up this. I use up this quite quickly, somehow quicker than my other serums. Maybe I use more amount when I use this serum because it's quite watery, but I still love it a lot. And this is something I purchase again and again that I always have. And next product is also a serum, my double serum. This one somehow always lasts longer than my Biface serum. This one I had for 7 months. And this I also mentioned in my Clarins video. And next one I emptied is this small deluxe sample from Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye. After 2 months, I used up this. Then I had to go back to my Advanced Night Repair Eye serum, although I prefer this product. But somehow I think I have to use up this, and then afterwards I will purchase this again. And the next item I emptied is Clarins Night Cream. This one is from Extra Firming series. I had it for 5 months. And this one I also mentioned in my Clarins video. Now moving on to makeup products. I emptied my foundation. This one is Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation in color Warm Sand. I really love this product and it lasts quite long as well, although this is my only foundation. I had it for 1 year and 2 months. As I mentioned in my makeup collection video, I can really recommend this. This one looks really nice, basically for a whole day, so I really love this product. If you remember my makeup declutter video, which was about a year ago, I decluttered 13 items and 5 of them I decided to use up. And 3 of them I still had until I made the last empties video. And finally I could use them up. So I will show you them. The first one is my eyeshadow Parfait Amour from MAC. This one I discussed a lot when I was doing swatch and also when I purchased new MAC eyeshadows. Originally, I was thinking I will just use this until I find a replacement or an alternative. But I ended up actually buying same color again, which was even older than this eyeshadow. So I thought, okay, in that case, I will just use this up. And it took actually quite a long time. And finally I emptied this. And this eyeshadow I had for more than 3 years. And next one I emptied is eyebrow pencil from MAC. What happened was I used to have eyebrow pencil from Clarins, which was dark gray. Although my eyebrow hair color is black, I don't like to apply black eyebrow pencil because then it's easily look quite harsh and too dark. So gray color fits very nicely. You don't really see it's gray. It looks very natural. But they discontinued it. So I was searching around and I couldn't find anywhere gray color for eyebrow. They have either black or brown or even lighter color. This one is black, but it was very thin, so it was quite okay. This was thin and the amount was very little, so I somehow used it up very quickly. So when I bought the second one, I thought I will use it sparingly. And it was about that time I started to use eyeshadow for my eyebrow. Because I realized with eyeshadows, you can fill up your eyebrows even more natural than using pencil. And there I did have dark gray color. So I just started to use it and I really loved it. And naturally, I used this less and less. In one point, I didn't use it at all. So it was lying around for quite a long time. So I actually had it for more than 8 years. And after I decluttered it a year ago, I tried to use it as often as possible. It is actually very good for drawing the end of eyebrow because it's very thin and precise. With eyeshadow, you can't really draw very thin, pointy line at the end, which might look also a little bit unnatural, but sometimes I like to do that. But at the moment, not anymore. I just leave it natural with shadow. So it took very long time to use this up, and I'm also not going to purchase any other brow product. I'm totally happy with my dark gray eyeshadow, so I will just keep doing that. And the last product which I emptied among those decluttered products is my Givenchy miniature lipstick, the color Framboise Velours. I also mentioned about this when I purchased this new full-sized one of this. So I'll just link that video down below. And it took more than 3 years to use this up. I think I was using it too sparingly. So now I have full-sized one I think I will take care that I use this up before it's expired. Now moving on to the body care product. I have here tonic treatment oil. This one I showed quite often on my MTIS videos, and this was also featured in my Best of Clarins video. It took 6 months to use this up. This is a replacement, but it's already quite empty again. This product is very expensive, but unfortunately I tend to use this up quite quickly because I apply it all over my body. But the last one lasted a little bit longer, 6 months, because during the summers, sometimes I just couldn't bother to apply anything on my body because it was so warm and humid and I'm often sweating. So firstly, my skin didn't feel dry at all, and I didn't want to have any additional layer on my skin. So I just often skipped it. That's why it took quite long. But this one, I'm sure I will use up much quicker than the other. And next one is also body care product. This is my body cream. This one is Extra Firming Body Cream. In my last MTIS video, I mentioned I actually prefer to have lotion instead of cream, but I just have this because I like this jar. When I was watching this video myself, I was thinking, okay, this sounded a little bit stupid. Maybe I should really just buy lotion instead of this. So I'm considering buying lotion, but at the moment it's winter time, so I thought I will go for this once more. And after this, I will probably purchase a lotion. And next product is a nail product. This is top coat from Zoya. It's called Amor. This is not completely empty, but those nail polishes or nail products, when there are just a little bit left, and they are then thickening. So I couldn't use this anymore. But it is quite difficult to buy Zoya product from here. So I had to order it from abroad, but they somehow increased the postage. So it would have been very expensive to just order one bottle of top coat. So I just purchased from a local drugstore, this one from Essie. This one is called Gel Setter. I'm actually very satisfied with this performance. The only reason I wanted to have Zoya instead was Essie products are just 3 free, and I wanted to go for 5 free or beyond. I was actually searching around quite a long time, non-toxic top coat and base coat, and I was very happy with the Zoya products. I also used their nail polish remover, as you guys saw from my nail care video. Yeah, but because of this expensive postage, I just purchased this Essie one. But I will look around and try to get a Zoya product again. At the moment, I still have nail polish remover and base coat from Zoya. But when I use them up as well, maybe then I can purchase them all together. And this Zoya top coat I had for 1 year and 9 months. And I do have one new product during this 3 months period. That is Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Pink Glow. I showed this shortly while I was demonstrating one of the Bobbi Brown brushes. I actually got this for free. I wouldn't have purchased it myself. I was always interested in this product, but I already had Shimmer Brick and I thought it's something similar. But now, when I tried this, I realized this is such a beautiful product. I now also have it on my cheeks. It really gives nice glow. So I think I will dedicate one separate video for this product where I will show you the swatch and the application of this product. So that was it for today then. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!